and just stories of how people are changing their lives. So with that, our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Hey, buddy, thank you so much. That was such an awesome introduction. Once again, thank you. Thank you for recognizing it, just the dedication to the craft. And it's really become quite a passion project for Lisa and I both. I mean, when you represent a brand like LiveGood, the way I started is no different than the way I am today, but a few revelations have occurred. Something has changed. We first started, I knew that product quality had to be the first and foremost. It had to be the focus. And I knew transparency was important, but I didn't know that transparency would matter as much to the consumer. I thought that just talking about quality and promote, I didn't realize how powerful the movement of transparency has become. Because Ben, the stuff you just said about the brands that hide behind their labels is absolutely crazy, and it doesn't really start or stop within network marketing. It is these big brands, these physician-only lines that Lisa and I are accustomed to working with. They do the same thing. Ben and I were at a conference for medical doctors, for nurses, for anybody that's in the medical field, and we were talking to supplement brands, and they were unable to disclose any of the formula. They couldn't talk about the testing. They were really shady. It was really weird, and we got it all on video. This is now 2 years ago. So, but that's okay. It's still the same concept applies. Brands, it's absolutely unbelievable. I actually can't fathom it. And it's like when we started, I just was like, yeah, well, of course transparency matters because that's my background. Being a pharmacist, being in compounding, understanding what product is. Our standards are a little different in dietary supplement manufacturing. They're less stringent than they are in pharmaceuticals. But I applied all of the same philosophy to dietary supplements. The same way that you test every single ingredient before it goes into your finished product. The same way that you test all of your finished product. The same way you look at things that nobody else is asking about, stability, shelf life. How do these ingredients mix together? And probably most importantly is how do we achieve the best clinical outcome? So what that means, guys, is that when you take a product, you should be expecting your body to benefit from it. And like Ben said, if you're looking at a supplement facts panel and there's 1,000 ingredients and the scoop is 8 grams or 10 grams, come on, it's not fathomable. That is like an insult to our intelligence to think that there's enough in there of any one of those ingredients to think that it's going to have any benefit for our body. Now, of course, some things can be dosed in micrograms. I get it. Some things can be. But by and large, if you're talking about a whole powder, a whole foods powder, and you have all of that stuff and they don't disclose the amounts of it, clearly you're not getting what